Hey, what's up everybody, Smitty here, showing off some even more combos with these new Dragunity cards. They finally added them to YUGIOH Pro, so I decided to test them out where I feel like I'm more comfortable freestyling with the deck. I saw that because of the new guy, I didn't even realize that they had this Dragunity Purgatory, this trap card, this counter trap card. And I thought, well, the new guy could search this, so I'm going to try it out. This is literally just hand tests and freestyle type plays. This hand, by the way, is terrible, but we had the Ravine at least, so this is just going to be the standard Dragunity combo. I really like this new guy here, the Queerness, because you really don't need much for him to work. So this combo, like I said, there's no real playthrough line or no step-by-step combo, but just showing off what you can do here. So the Queerness is going to normal summon himself to get the Lance, equip the Lance on himself, and then summon the Coos with the Lance. We got the Legatus in hand. We do play triple Legatus and triple Garuda, so you do have that Winged Beast special summon if you need it. We opened up the Counter Trap and the Tempest. The Tempest isn't bad to open up. I'm still kind of testing out with Tempest, and since he's unlimited, I haven't played in a while. Since the last time I played, he was at 1. But he is good to search Remus. With this hand, though, I didn't really want to do that. This is kind of the start of every Dragunity play here. Is Gaydurg, being able to make Gaydurg, and then having another Dragunity. So here we use Gaydurg to search the Phalanx. This is, like I said, this is the standard Dragunity combo, just setting up our graveyard. We actually opened up the Zephyros, which kind of, we discarded it with Ravine, which kind of makes the combo a little bit different, a little bit easier, but this is part of the freestyle, I guess, hand test aspect of it. So always go for the Romulus, or at least for this, I'll repeat myself here, the standard combo is Romulus into Glow into Mistletoe, and then Mistletoe equip the Gaydurg, and then the Glow will summon the Gaydurg. Then you can use the Gaydurg again. Setting up our graveyard here, we have triple tuners. The Coos, the Phalanx, those are the main ones we need here. The ones that can summon themselves. And we already have the Zephyros engraved, so that's really all you need. Go into the Atomb, summon the Leviathan, equip the Coos, summon himself, Zephyros bounce Ravine. This gives us the Barca. I always like the Leviathan play with the Buster Sword. I feel like I don't see that many. I've actually been seeing more people test out some Dragunity combos, and I love that. I got a little bit of an inspiration from some of those people, which you'll see here later on in the video, but I don't see any of those guys using the Buster Sword. I don't feel like it's gimmicky or anything, because you have the Whelp to send it, and the Leviathan equips it. It's really easy to do, and it's insanely powerful, especially right now. So go for the Whelp. Whelp sends the Buster Sword, then you make the Barca, the Soul Charger of the deck, equip everything. These are like the standard equips here, the 3 tuners that can summon themselves, plus the Romulus for the Leviathan play. Coos summons himself for the Pisty. Phalanx will summon himself for the Triple Burst. Pisty will activate for the Gaydurg. Then we're going to summon the Coos. In this case, activate the Ravine. I think my hand was a little bit strange because we did not have the Remus, and I needed the Remus in the grave for this particular combo with the new cards. Like I said, this hand was bad. So, just get the Remus in the grave, basically. And then, I wanted to use the hand trap, but, or sorry, not the hand trap, the counter trap. But, figured I'd just end up sending it off anyway. And we used the, we just wanted the Falchion in the grave along with the Remus, so that play that we just did there, let's back it up a little bit, because it was kind of strange. Let's see how far back we have to go. Yeah, able to activate the Ravine that we bounce back, because you can activate Ravine twice if you have it with the Zephyros, because you bounce back with the Zephyros. And you should have enough cards in hand that you can activate it. So add the Ravine, Ravine add the Remus, discard the Remus to get another Ravine. Discard the other card in our hand for the second Ravine to send the Falchion. Then, here's why we need the Remus, because we, in this case, a little bit different type of play, but I guess it's the same thing. I mean, as long as you have a tuner that you can use for the Gorgeous, Lord Gorgeous. The Gorgeous is going to summon here the Reed Bear. Then we're going to link the Pisty and the other tuner way. Honestly, in the other video I posted, you bring back the Remus, so you can link it with the Pisty, but we just use the Pisty. Sorry, we just use the Remus for the Gorgeous, and we still have the Coos left over anyway. It doesn't matter. It's the same play. So we need the Pisty out of the way so that we can, because you cannot summon monsters like dragon monsters while he's on the field. So we just make the Heavenly Spheres. You're not going to be able to use the effect for this, but you just need a dragon, because I think you're locked into dragons. So if you use the certain effects, which is fine, you know, you have the Heavenly Spheres in the deck anyway, in case you do need it for a play in the extra monster zone. Here it doesn't matter though. But I realized when I use the Gator, normally you add Miss Valley Baby Rock and discard it. That would summon it, and then that would give you the Crystal Wing, but I forgot that I did not put, apparently I did not have Baby Rock in this build. So that's supposed to be a Crystal Wing with his own effects. That's why you get rid of the Pisty, so you can summon the Baby Rock. But I just did not put it in the build. These are cards I just added, these cards, so I haven't really, just a slight oversight, but normally that'd be great. Then the Leviathan equipped with the, or you banish the Barca equipped with the Romulus, so you can summon the Leviathan. The Leviathan will equip the Destruction Sword, and then the reason we send the Felchion, there are a multitude of ways you can send the Felchion. It doesn't have to be in the exact order. You can use Gaydurk to send the Felchion. You could use Ravine to send the Felchion. You also want the Remus in the grave, and you can use either one of those to send the Remus as well. The Felchion is going to equip the Phalanx to the Gorgeous, and that's going to set up its insane effect. So, yeah, obviously the board doesn't look as good without the Crystal Wing, but this is a Crystal Wing. This can be a Crystal Wing very easily. I just did not have the Baby Rock when I tested this hand. Like I said, we were just kind of testing it out, freestyling it. Let's go to the next one. This is a complete freestyle. I wanted to try more stuff with the Areus and see if I can get the trap working. This one's not as good, so we'll kind of go through it. This hand is really good, though. So activate the Ravine, discard the Tempest, grab the Queerness. I'm really liking the Queerness. I feel like that guy is probably one of the best starters in the deck now, especially as we have the Queerness plus the Senatus. Our hand is also made even better with Mistletoe. I might have to up Mistletoe back to 2 or 3 copies, because I feel like, man, it's just such a powerful extender. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, you have so many extenders in the deck. You generally want to be able to extend into a Gaydurg or Vagiana, but even if you have the Mistletoe, it's like that's still great. So, same play here. Go for the Queerness. Like I said, this starting play with Queerness into Lance is nuts. Activate the Lance. Equip the Coos, and then summon the Coos. In this case, we go for the Mistletoe play. Just summon and equip the Coos again. Bounce the Coos back for the Senatus. This is like the ideal opening hand right here. Senatus effect, pitch the Coos, equip the Phalanx, get more tuners in rotation. Go for the Vagiana, equip, summon the Coos again. Go for the Gaydurg here. This one I wanted to see what I could do with the Areus, and I feel like the Areus and the Felchion work a lot better together. Plus we had the Remus, so you could activate the Remus in grave, but the Felchion could be activated in the hand or grave, so go for the typical Romulus, playing a glow into Mistletoe. Of course, glow adds the Mistletoe back from the grave if it needs to, so I mean, that's crazy. Mistletoe, equip the Gaydurg, glow, banish it to summon the Gaydurg effect, pitch the Zephyros, need the Zephyros there for the play. The Genesis combo that I posted as well, since you don't have links, you have to do it a little bit differently. Figured I'd incorporate that into this combo test, and I think I'd do it in the next one, because I use the, we'll talk about that when we get there. Anyway, make the Attune, discard the Gaydurg, always like the Leviathan here, summon, because you can still equip the tuner, special summon the tuner. Then we get rid of the Leviathan and the Attune as typical for the Whelp. Whelp sends Buster Sword. I don't really know why I'm commentating this, because this isn't actually like a combo line, but just talking about the different things you could do. Obviously, Zephyros bounce the Ravine. I was really kind of deliberating on what I wanted to do here, but didn't want to make the Areus, so here's the Areus. This is the play that I really liked, that I thought about with the Areus, so we're going to use the Areus plus the Phalanx to make the Reed Bear. Then we're going to use the Falchion to equip the Areus. Areus has a nuts effect that, obviously the first effect is a good negate, but while this card is equipped to a monster, you can special summon it, then you special summon a tuner from your graveyard. So this play that you see here is really what I wanted to highlight. Let's see if you can back it up. We just use the, you make the Areus with a tuner still on the board into your Reed Bear. And if you have the Falchion active in rotation, which is easy to do, then you can just equip the Areus to it, summon the Areus back, and then get another tuner back. So it's like we basically, if we back up a little bit here, backing up a little bit, but backing up a lot, I mean, we have an Areus and a tuner, and then jump ahead, take a look at this with the Falchion. Of course, we still have the Areus and a tuner, now we have a Reed Bear. So just a cool play with the Falchion and the Areus. I don't really know how the rest of this combo goes, though, but typically make the bark. We don't have all 3 tuners in the grave, though, but that's alright. Some of the Phalanx for the Pisty, Koos, link the Barca. We have to link the Barca away in that case. This is why the combo, I was testing it out, just seeing what I could get here, but it's not quite as good. Triple Burst, Pisty effect for Gaydurg. We do make the Lord. I wanted to see what I could do with the Lewin, because I knew we already had the Reed Bear out with the Areus, so Lord Gorgeous summoning the Reed Bear would have been pointless, so summon the Lewin instead. And I feel like I was right there onto a good play, because you could use the Lewin that you summon to extend, because he doesn't need to be synchro summoned, it only needs to be special summoned to get his equip effect. Activate the Gator here, and I was like, there's not really, if I had more room, I feel like I would have been able to actually hit a good combo, but oh well. I'm in solo mode, so I just passed turn so I can get my effects back. Here's what I do. I ended up doing the linking those away. I was like, well, don't really need I'm not going to be able to get the summon. So, just link them away for this, just to clear space, basically. Get the Remus, equip it onto the Lord, and then this combo ends up not being too bad, because we can summon the Baby Rock, and then we'll get the Areus. Sorry. The only thing is we don't have the Areus negate. He needs to have an equipment to be a quick effect negate. So that's what I was going to try to do in the next combo. Otherwise, you can kind of see some ideas we could do. But this one, I really like this combo here. I use a lot of extenders. I have a pretty nuts hand, actually. I already have I have the 2 extenders of the Legatus and the Garuda. And we have the Queerness, so let's see how this starts. Probably going to start the same with the Queerness into the Lance into the Tuner. Tuner summon myself. Summon the Legatus, go for the Vajrayana. Quick Koos, summon Koos. Go right into the Gaydurg. This is where I wanted to do, instead of the traditional Romulus play, I wanted to do the Xyz play to start. Take a look at what we got here, actually, because Gaydurg is going to activate. Add the Remus, discard the Falchion. Remus effect going to discard himself for the Ravine. Activate the Ravine. Not sure I really needed to do that there, but maybe should have saved it. But it is gonna set up our grave with 1, 2, 3 tuners, plus the Falchion and the Remus. Go for the Attune. In this case, usually we go for the Leviathan, but the older kind of more traditional plays to go for the Red Eyes. So we're going to do the Red Eyes and bring back the Gaydurg. Gaydurg is probably going to add and discard the Zephyros. Yep. Zephyros bounce the Ravine, summon himself. And we use the Remus here. This is almost identical to the Genesis combo, if you've seen that video that I posted. In this case, though, we're going to go for the Romulus. Just the 2 zones that it points to, basically. Always getting rid of the Gaydurg. Romulus in this case is going to add us the counter trap. Normally you'd go for the glow, as you've seen in the previous tests, but I think the counter trap here could be really good, because, you know, Dark Ruler and other spells are kind of obnoxious, so we'll test it out at least. I don't know how good it really is, but then we go for the Lewin right here, instead of going for like the Vagion or anything. Go for the Lewin. In fact, if you have the Remus and the Zephyros, the Lewin is usually a little bit better to make anyway. Then the Lewin is going to equip the Kus. Kus is going to summon himself. Had to really think here about the exact play I wanted to make, but luckily we have the Garuda in the hand. I think we just had a good hand, to be honest with you. So we're going to make the Barca. Equip a 3. Summon the Kus. And this is the soul charge aspect of it. The selective soul charge, too. Not just all into the field at once. You can summon them whatever you want. Go for the Pisty. Link the Red Eyes we don't need any more with the Romulus to Triple Burst. Then we get the Gator back. Summon the Phalanx. Link those off, or sorry, synchro those off for a Crystal Wing. Summon the last Kus. In this case, we're going to go for the Barca plus the Kus into the Reed Bear. Then we get the Lewin linked away with a Triple Burst into the Gorgeous. This is the play that I really thought would be good. Oops, go forward a little bit here. Equipping the when the Lewin is let's back up a second. When the Lewin is sent to the grave, it will equip itself automatically to, I believe, any Dragunity monster, and that's perfect with the Gorgeous because it will equip to the Gorgeous and gain give it another 1,000 attack, and that'll activate the effect, or it'll have the effect active, the Dweller effect and the Quick Effect Negate. The best thing is when Lewin is sent to the graveyard, you can just re-equip it back to the Gorgeous. So, and I believe the Gorgeous is not. I'm trying to read here. You can only use. Okay, it is only once per turn, but it does at least re-equip it, so the Dweller effect will be active, and it'll still be at 34. Since we already summoned the Reed Bear with the Kus in the Barca. In this case, when we summon Gorgeous, we're going to summon the Areus. I think this is the best combo right here. And that Felchion that we've been saving, that we kind of got into rotation, is going to equip the Phalanx. It can equip anything, but this is going to activate it because it says, this is a quick effect if you have a card equipped, and the quick effect is, you can target face-up cards. Dang, it's face-up cards your opponent controls up to the number of monsters in your spell and trap cards don't negate their effects. It's not just monsters, it's cards. That's crazy. This guy is basically an Omni-negate then. So, we're not even done, because we have the counter trap. The counter trap says when your opponent activates a spell or trap card while you control a Dragunity Synchro monster, negate the activation, and if you do, you banish that card. Then, if you control a level 10 Dragunity monster, you can have one Dragunity monster you control gain 100 attack for each face-up card that's currently banished. So, yeah, that's crazy. This is probably the nuttiest combo, although it came from a nuts hand. I don't know if there's a, recipe to this, essentially, but you can see I had a pretty good hand, at least 2 extenders, I think, there, right, with the regular play. This does not have the Leviathan. I do like the Leviathan play a lot, the Floodgate with the Buster Sword, where your opponent cannot special from the extra deck, but this will give you 2, it says when it's equipped, up to the number of monster cards in your spell and trap card zone. So, yeah, this will actually negate 2 cards your opponent controls as a quick effect. Then you'll have the 2 monster negates in the Reed Bear and the Crystal Wing, and then you'll have the spell trap negate on top of the counter trap negate. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 negates. That's pretty good. I don't know what more there's to say. This combo, I'm quite impressed with it. Let's take a look at the deck here. This is the deck list. Again, I'm not. I posted the video for this deck a couple days ago, but I feel like I'm pretty solid on this type of build. Not too sure about the Purgatory. I mean, obviously you've seen in that combo, you can search it if you want, but I mean, just depends what you have. You do need the baby rock, though. I mean, taking that out was kind of silly, but 3 queerness is great. I think 2 Velcion is fine. But everything else, yeah, you need the, got the 2 Reed Bear, the 1 Areus, obviously the Lord Gorgeous. You need the 1 Heavenly Spheres, and then these are the only other links you need, plus the 1 Tomb, and then all your other plays. I mean, we basically use all of the extra deck. The only thing is the extra Reed Bear is there for, you know, the Lord Gorgeous can summon multiple of them, so I guess that's all there is to really say. This is just some hand testing with it, and this deck is really powerful. Obviously, I know somebody's going to ask why I don't have any hand traps, and you can make room for hand traps. If you take out maybe another Koos, another Lance, take out the Ducks entirely, you could probably take out the Tempest too. I don't think it's super effective. You might be able to cut a Legatus. That's if you're going to take out the Tempest, of course, you can take out the Sarcophagus, so what, that's at least a handful of cards right there, so anyway, yeah, loving this new stuff. Hopefully I'll post some more combos. Maybe I'll turn that last combo into a recipe and post it, but otherwise, yeah, I don't think there's much more to say. Thanks for watching.